Yeah, I think the camera is better, no?
Oh my god, so much better. Can you take a screenshot?
Hold on, fucking. I haven't. Let me plug into the. There. Let's see. Where is the other one? Okay. Hello. Sorry.
So much better.
Yeah. Were you like that?
You tell me.
Okay. I think so.
No, I don't think you can see my trousers so much, no?
No. But the camera is not the painting. It doesn't really matter. You were like, yeah. I should have looked at the other video.
Yeah, I just don't think you could see my
Mm.
trousers.
So the other day we did the how to start painting, and now we're gonna do how to keep on working. Some people has asked me like, what do you do after? What do you do after? I cannot teach much about that. Is how to start a painting is one thing, and there's certain steps if you want to achieve certain results. But then it's a matter of working and working and working and keep on painting. And I have said many times, if someone wants feedback, I can give it on messages. If you send me a message in the message box under the post, and like Bob, you send me the. I don't know if you're there, Bob. You send me the photograph of Lara. Yeah, I will work on the chin. I will quite forward. The eyes are amazing. You have work on the background. For example, the background. The first photograph you sent me, you didn't paint the background. You started on a white piece of paper. And then when you kept on working, you add the background. So that's what I always say. We start with the background. In this case, I did a few blocks. I did a yellow one here, an ochre, a white. Yeah, maybe in this one I didn't start that way. Yeah, I don't remember. I should have watched the video. But normally, if you're gonna do a background like you did, Bob, for example, yeah, is the painting is not finished, the background is not finished, everything is just a schematic, like a block, like a finished painting. So now, if Miki, please, you can paint Miki and me doing a painting. Come on, I'm looking for someone that does the same, so I can paint a painting of that, or maybe I do a screenshot. Oop.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. But then I didn't have time. I want to be around. Maybe. Anyway, anyone there? Any questions? What I'm gonna do is, I have got the blocky parts of a painting that you are not happy with. We are not happy with it, so we want to keep on working. I am happy with it as it is, but I think it can be improvements, and it can. I mean, No. Yeah. To do a super detailed. Okay, I start painting. Super detailed painting, even at uni or wherever you go to that someone teach you. The easiest thing is to work from photograph. The model doesn't move, the light doesn't move. You always relate to the model in the same way. In the past, many people have to use camera obscura. In the present, projectors. You can use wherever you want and to get a very strong likeness, but that's not a strong painting. That's just I don't know, like tracing something. It's like I challenge anyone to trace a Leonardo and make it look like a Leonardo. So there are all these. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Can you please put this hair a little bit there on that side?
You want me to share it?
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, please.
I keep trying to do it.
Yeah, do. So, Yeah, that you can use any tool, you can use wherever, but that's not gonna make a good painting. Is anyone has got access to photograph and to projectors and stuff, but there is just a bunch of hyper realistic people doing really nice paintings. So I wouldn't advise. It's boring. It's better the interaction with the model. Painting from photograph. If you don't have anyone and you're very, very, very kind of used to painting from life, yeah, photograph you can picture it as a reality. But first thing I'm gonna do, everything is very red, and I have put a little bit of white here for it to dry. So I could do this now. I'm gonna do a glaze all over.
What's a glaze?
A glaze is a semi-transparent, very thin layer on top of the paint, in which you can put turpentine, linseed oil, damar, varnish. There are many mediums already in the shops, ready-made. And for me, it's because I want to use it because the other day I was using a bit of egg temper. So now to melt all the paint into one kind of quality, this very liquid glaze that goes with all those things, and then some pigment.
What's it doing there?
What is doing with?
Like it's going.
I don't know. Bleaching?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm gonna put a bit of terps and a bit of damar.
Show me that.
A little terp. And I'm just gonna put a tiny bit. And there is damar varnish that I made, and I explained how to do it, but you can buy it ready. I'm gonna put just a bit. You can do it with exact measurements and stuff, but if I start telling you use 3 milligrams of this and 4 milligrams of that, I only know a bunch of people who will be able to measure that. Okay, so I found this brush. It's a makeup brush, so I'm gonna try it for the first time. So I want a very see-through, something that is gonna stay and help the process. So not just blurring everything for the sake of it, but trying to get richer. We're painting just with white and garbanz or yeah, garbanz. How do you call it? Quinacridone. How do you call it? Okay. So there were those tones and then these yellows. So now I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna here do a ochre one and here a reddish one. I'm gonna. The ochre is not very see-through.
How do you know that?
There are some colors in the bottles. They tell you how transparent they are. They're little square. They divide it with an angle, and depending on if it is see-through and see-through or black and black, they have a different systems. But there are some colors are not that much. You can find that in a book. I will. Yeah, quinacridone is very see-through. Barons, some oranges. Okay, I'm going.
Was that more frontal before?
Yeah, very nice. At the moment, it doesn't really matter. So with this full-on glaze,
I can feel time.
no, but now I rebring the light. I rebring them, but always kind of taking into consideration what is already there. So that is, yeah, I think it's the only time I'm gonna do this kind of thing of how to keep on painting a painting, because I don't think people benefit from that much. It's starting things I want to do. Size a wood board with rabbit skin glue, but I cannot do it live because you have to do a coat, wait for a day, do another coat, do something. So if I
You're an accelerated video.
yeah, so I might do something like that, or Miki will help me to do something like that. The shades on the face, they can be bluish. They can be however you want, but I'm telling the kind of how they are in reality to the eye. But then you don't fake it, force it, go against it. Yeah, the good and bad things about the model is like every day it changes, which is very good because the painting gets depth.
I think I changed that much.
You and me, the relationship, how we feel today,
The lighting.
the lighting, the mood, everything changed quite a lot. In two people with a photograph, it's just you, the one who can change. And then the rest is set up, it's more a work of preparation. Any questions? Anyone want to ask anything? Anyone want me to do whatever? Are you okay? Do you want a glass of water or something, Bill? So I'm gonna recover the lights. After the glazing, those white spots that I had, I'm gonna melt them back. The shades, you can get them with some greenish colors. The shadows. The blues are better for beards in men. But again, like what I said on the how to start painting is trying to don't neglect anything and go always at the same kind of speed all over the painting. Yeah, I think I went warmer. Yeah, you have to go along deciding your palette, where you want to take the painting. If you were watching this video, would you like to know? Maybe, yeah.
I don't quite understand the glazing.
Okay.
I've never heard of glazing.
Glazing is a technique in which, I mean, there are many ways of
Does
glazing.
everything does it have to be dry?
Glazing,
glaze over
yeah,
wet?
normally, unless it's watercolor, no, and then you are kind of doing some certain effect.
You glaze over watercolor?
You can glaze with watercolor. Watercolor is all about
What are you trying to
symmetry.
get from glazing? Like a reflection,
To
texture?
take the light from the paint underneath. So if there is white, you get that brightness coming from within, no? Like you haven't got the background already anymore. So you're using that and you're building layers. Like Rembrandt say that he would like to make paintings that people could hang them by the nose because he used these layers and layers and layers and layers and glazes and more layers. So he was very much into this kind of.
2 or 3 dimensions.
Somehow, no, it was one of his things at the time. I don't think it's proven or anything, but I'm sure he was using egg temper as well to build up those white, or otherwise he would have to use, I think it's copper, to.
Would you use glazing if you're working on like a glass texture or a jelly or something?
Jelly. What?
If you were like working on see-through things like glass or the surface.
I mean, glazes in oil is you take a medium, which is a liquid mix of resins and oils and turpentine, and they're like lists, ready-made one, and you dilute some color. Yeah, you dilute some color. To create transparency, like here, like when I'm painting with the cloth, that's some kind of a glaze. Well, I'm going a little bit too detail, and I don't like that. I like to take the painting more easygoing. I don't know why I'm going so detailed. I guess I am hardwired by the photograph I put up the post, which was an old painting, paint from photograph, with many sessions, and it was about the technique of trying to kind of work with egg temper on the Velázquez kind of style. There is this amazing book in the Prado Museum. I think you can order it probably. And it's the restorer. Sorry, it's the restorer of the Velázquez Museum, the Velázquez collection at the Prado. Yeah, it tells you about all the kind of the technique and the colors and everything he used. Okay, I'm fucking it up the painting, which is okay. You okay? Yeah. The painting sometimes has to go back in order to kind of advance. So it's okay to be a bit bold. But I'm not doing bold. I have to be bold. Yeah, I'm doing very. I guess this is not my kind of lesson. It takes me like an hour or two to get into the painting, to concentrate and focus. So there's a bit force. But if someone can benefit, pretty positive then. Uh, so we can can work on shades here. Yeah, and sometimes parts are very beautiful and you want to keep them, but they are stopping the painting from developing. Okay, I'm gonna paint more my style. Yeah, I'm going to technical and weird. I'm painting at the moment. I like painting for the physicality, the interaction with the model. Okay, what can I do? I have to do something to fuck it up. Yeah, you have to kind of push it even forward. That's at least is my experience. I'm gonna do. Some days painting can be really, really good and everything comes out like fantastic. Some other days painting can be very frustrating. I think that's part of the beauty of this kind of fight with the painting. This is too big here. Okay, yeah, let's do something a bit more bold. So the glaze, more or less, did you understand? It's something that you can use to, yeah, to create visual effects. And to bring light into the painting and depth. Oops. I used to copy in the museum in Seville, and there were some professional copyists, and they will do the painting detail, starting here, finishing there, and they will sell it, and they will look very, very much like the painting in front. My approach was taking a painting and trying to see the technique, how it was made. I was painting mostly Zurbarán, and the little kid by Murillo, El niño de la servilleta. Yeah, I didn't sell them. I mean, like the teachers like it and blah blah blah, and it was a study of the technique, how they do it. I wasn't interested in making a copy to have exactly the copy. I wanted to kind of learn what was the technique of that person, how they work. Yeah. What else would you ask me? No one is asking anything. Is anyone watching there? How do you know if people are watching?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Doesn't matter. No? Well. Okay. Work as a whole and try to kind of change the painting completely. And once I know this painting, I'm gonna keep on working and doing things that even though it doesn't look really, really nice now, but they will allow me to do certain things later, like again glazing again. I have been now for many, many years mostly painting live on bars. So I'm very much into the first stage of a painting. And less in this kind of, are you okay? You want to move?
Take a picture of it.
What?
Maybe take a picture of it.
No, fucking hell, yeah. It has to be done, has to be fact, has to be, no, sorry, no, I don't want to. It has to. It was too precious, it was a painting, it was one way, it was all right, so if you want to take it elsewhere, you have to kind of go through a transformation process. It's okay, we're not going to finish it today, this is part 2 of 500. Or wherever, I don't know, wherever it takes, no? You want to have a little break? Or a big break?
No.
Why not?
It's finished. What?
I see you moving and that's an uncomfortable sit. So for example, today the arms are different and I like that. No, don't change them. I feel like the new, that's the beauty of painting from life, how you can change because the model or nature or the light changes. When I paint landscapes, they, I think always become nightscapes or like down from almost kind of being dark. I'm painting all day, and then the evening is very beautiful, and I'm painting, and I am totally into it. And that's what kind of gives this kind of last moment to the painting, in which you start changing things. I really like that the painting goes well, it goes badly. Nice. And the thing is more real. It's really for a realistic painting, most of the time is frustrating. Okay?
Yeah.
Until you're like, wow, and then the painting is finished. And then my own Mona Lisa here. Has got a Mona Lisa theme to it. Mona Lisa is not very good looking either.
That's what I like.
Ah, okay. Yeah. No, no, the painting. The painting is not very good looking at the moment. No, I have figured out. I have really kind of, yeah, I'm trying to kind of, yeah, be my worst.
You really put your foot in it then, didn't you?
No, I'm trying to be my worst enemy now. I'm trying to kind of create a situation in which I have to move forward. I was just with a little brush trying to kind of go into the whole thing.
That's what I do all the time.
But for me, painting is more about paint and about the process, and I don't know, like it's like realism to me hasn't got the relevance anymore. You can take a picture of someone. You can, is I don't really know exactly what is it that I like about it.
About what?
About painting. I mean, I don't find it kind of relevant or important or anything, but I don't know. As an intuition, I find it something good to do. Next workshop can be how to make the ugliest painting ever. I have a friend, a very good friend, Chris. He was trying to do very cheapy abstract paintings, like really bad abstract paintings, and it's so difficult. You know, you can see them in galleries sometimes, and then you try to do a really good cheapy abstract painting. He's a professional artist, very good, and he couldn't.
That's interesting.
It's really. Ah, you look so kind of.
Threatening.
Yeah. If anyone can help, I'm being abused. It's a joke, it's a joke. Okay, so another stage, I have done this kind of thing that it doesn't look very good, and I'm gonna do the same here. So there is a bra underneath, and I like that kind of black thing that you see. It's like transparency.
Exploitation, no?
What?
Exploitation.
No, no, but the transparency is like very important. Is quite normal in a way to start painting a model naked and then put the clothes on. It's like there are many paintings that the neck is, you know, like it doesn't match.
Like my drawing the other day.
Yeah. I mean, it has to make sense. You know? It's like this hand doesn't make any sense. This, so like has to you need to know about a bone structure, how it goes. We have changed the position, but here you have got the collarbone, you have got here the shoulder, the collarbone, yeah. This here is the bone. No? You have got
It's a rhomboid.
yeah.
Is it a rhomboid?
I'm gonna put greens here on the lines of the t-shirt in order to later on put the kind of pinky flesh that goes through that pattern, and it will kind of work one with another. So today it's gonna be greenish, but the idea is like thinking a little bit ahead, that later on is gonna be orange and they're gonna have a nice contrast. The problem I always encounter when I don't finish a painting in a session is like, for example, creases on the cloth, they change, so it's difficult to plan ahead. What do you think it could be useful in a painting lesson? Something that you would like to plan with someone who say, what?
Someone who doesn't paint.
Huh?
Someone who doesn't.
No, someone that is at university studying painting, and it would be handy to know.
Anatomy.
Huh?
Anatomy.
Anatomy you have to. Anatomy is a whole subject at uni, and it's so much about painting bones and painting bones and painting bones, like skeletons and things, and studying.
Serious, or she can't.
Did you say anything?
She said she did like hearts. Kind of thing.
Hello, Chang. Hello. Shall we have a tiny little break? Okay, no, let me do the green. That's gonna be nice. As theory of color, Egon Shire, that is very, very good. He painted, with a couple of layers, and you can see that underneath each color there is almost always some kind of complementary color, and he worked with this kind of language in which, if you want that orange, you will do this green right now, even brighter, and then you can do the pattern. It works very nicely for shades and it's gonna be good. As I'm saying, it's like you don't have to do the painting in just one go. You don't have several paintings on the same go. Okay, let me see if the ground is totally wrong. I'm trying to force it into the painting. And maybe it has to be now. So message of the day, to finish a painting you have to keep on painting and painting every day and painting more, throwing them away or painting over them or giving them to friends, and there is no, I'm gonna use phthalo blue with white to bring this more. I quite like this. As I said, I am looking at her from a different angle. So we have a little break. So if you're painting someone at home, you always need to be nice, always give breaks. There is some competition of self-portraits. I don't have the link or anything. But if you check for it, maybe you can find it. It's a good thing to do self-portrait. I have done one. I'm gonna keep on doing. I'm gonna do another one, a smiley one. No? I just thought about it. 1 second and we have a break. Okay, yeah, we can have a break now. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Try to enrich the painting with more layers, more things. How long we have been for the break, no? Fucking hell, it looks lovely. You want to have a look?
Yeah. So, John's musician.
Who?
John? Simon, John?
Snidies! Hello! Chan. Yeah, I don't know. Miss you guys. Hope you're well in Galicia or wherever you are. Kisses for both. And yeah. What Snidies would like to know about painting? I know she's a musician, but that would be good to know. I'm gonna get a drink. Water with lemon. Lemon water. What do you think?
Not? Oh, sure.
It needs another layer. I mean, I'm just kind of taking it to a different.
Yeah.
No, if I want to go into a realistic
I
thing.
mean, it's still a bit messy, but I quite like the face, actually. It's a lot more... It looks, kind of looks like me.
It look what?
I kind of looks like me.
I mean, many details, the
Like,
eyebrows,
I like the
the
nose.
eyes.
And the nose, I like a lot as well.
Yeah, I want the nose to have more depth, so maybe I'll replace here. And everything. Yes. Yeah, no, it's going very well. Yeah, it's going well.
I'm going to do a copy
Of what?
of this.
What do you mean, painting?
Yes.
Yeah,
You said it.
you can do a self-portrait.
I'm going to copy this one. I really like the portrait.
The what?
I really like it.
The portrait. You look like Mona Lisa, no?
No.
No?
You can look like me, but more gentle feet. I look much more European. This is if probably I would look like that.
I haven't done detail.
Mm.
Like to go
This is
into.
probably what I would look like if I didn't have a Japanese mother.
Okay. Fucking hell, what a criticism.
Why?
As I'm like, just like if I.
No, because it's me, but I think you can get Asian.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Kisses. To China Snyder. No, the yes and regards.
It's nice to see them again.
Huh?
It's nice to see them again. I only met them once.
What would you change?
The body.
In what way?
Like, it looks like I've been rolling around in mud or something.
Yeah, no, because the green is gonna disappear. I'm just doing an under layer for the orange to come on top again.
I like the face. I can't see that. I see them on that picture.
Yeah, look very pretty, yeah.
Super nice, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. If sometimes we compromise with something that looks very nice, but we have to decide from the beginning where do we want to go. What kind of a painting are we doing? I don't mind right now that much, but if I'm doing these workshops, I guess take painting from one stage to another is a nice thing to do. Uh, yeah, it's just like I have posted on the I think I have on the nah, doesn't matter. But the art students or something, uh, yeah, I guess you could benefit from seeing someone painting well or painting badly. Doesn't matter. Seeing someone working, I like it. I mean, I like seeing people working. Very, very good video. Maybe I have mentioned it already. The life of the artist. This is. It's not life of the artist. Paul McCarthy. Paul McCarthy. Paul McCarthy. I will post it. It's genius.
I can't take a good picture of it in the reflection.
I don't know. I'm gonna work on the body mostly. Do you think that brown thing could go in a different color?
Yeah, I think
On the
now
sofa.
it went really well before with like stuff.
And now it's a bit behind, no? So the models need like 10-15 minutes in between every 40 minutes, or then thereafter 10 minutes after
It's every 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah. I think the first sitting is longer, no?
Hmm?
Anyway, my standards is like 25 years ago, so I don't really know. I was at uni, then I do it with my models that mostly they are friends, and sometimes professionals, as they want. So I'm gonna work on the lights on the shade. So there's a shade, but I want to bring light into it here on the arm. I'm gonna work a little bit on this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to kind of very quickly in like 10 minutes, I'm gonna try to take it into a different stage that I am also pleased with for what I need to do next time. I want more bigger mass of hair.
Yeah, I like it so much that I use it as a profile picture.
That's
Some
what?
places, but it's confusing people. I think I've done it.
It doesn't matter.
Well, no, because I use my things for work. So that's what I want
Yeah,
to see. If I put something out of it, I don't think I've done it.
Yeah. Okay, so the tissue is the bigger problem. And I want more hair mass. It is very nice. Next day, maybe the hair will be different. I quite like that.
I used to sit modeling classes, people would notice my hair.
Different, yeah. It's normal.
So they'd often ask me to tie it up, just to keep it ready.
No, I like it. I like it that it changes. It brings to the painting richness. It shows the time. It shows
Yeah, no, when I was doing
every
it,
day is different, no?
when I was sitting for a class, if it was a painting that happened over a few weeks, they asked me to tie it up, just
Yeah, okay, that's the lazy thing. I mean, I don't know. I find the beauty of live painting on changes. And don't be worried about being random sometimes. Random can be good, and then you can be looking at the painting and learn from that kind of thing. You know, when you are not super inspired, if you are doing things, maybe you believe they're shit or something, but actually there might be some kind of thing to learn from them. So the sofa, I'm gonna be more yellow. One more.
It's quite good for you to check my posture.
You're holding a very good
I
posture.
know, but I keep stomping down.
You keep what?
Stomping down.
Ah.
It's quite interesting to see.
Huh?
It's quite interesting to see.
On the cameras I do. Yeah? Oh,
No, to be able to check my own posture.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me decide now about the background. It's not that bad color. I just need to bring the yellows back. Maybe I can do it more master. So to keep on working on an old painting, yeah. If it is from life, I like to change it. I like to change it. It's like every day is different. And we have to take advantage of that kind of thing. I'm just gonna highlight now something. I think we can leave it, no? You're busy, you have to think.
Almost.
What else would you like to know if you were... No one is asking anything. Ah, someone is asking. This painting started. In one of the videos before, has got the same title, Chan. I love your portrait of Laura.
That's me.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Okay, is it there?
I don't know, but it might be there at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I love it, but it's like, it won't
I don't know.
feedback, no? It's like
No,
feedback.
that was just really something you might see there.
Feedback is like, I do it with me. You were here wider, you have the head bigger. So by looking and looking and looking, I can say, yeah, this could benefit from something else. Okay, now the paint is a bit messy, so it's mixing with itself.
So what do you do then?
You
happens to me all the time when I try to
you can do two things. You can go for the mess, or you can stop it and then when it's dry, keep on going. But it's nice when it's wet on wet for certain things, and then some others they have to be dry.
It's a really good one to accelerate.
This one, yeah, definitely.
The image quality is so much better. Really.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to have a look.
Now we just need those like halo lights.
Mm-hmm.
You know those.
Yeah.
Those halo lights.
Yeah. And how do you call a mic?
I don't know. I know those lights are called selfie lights.
Yeah. Okay, as it's quite dirty now and I cannot really work on it, I'm gonna just put some white to again glaze later on. So this is stage 2. If someone wants to keep on with the stages, I do it live. Otherwise, I might do it too. And I think it might benefit from, it has got the
Have you
great,
told people about the squinting?
yeah, closing the eyes, looking at someone like if they were from far, trying to get the essence.
Lights and darks.
The lights and darks and the essence. It's like how you look from far. No? How I don't know, you see me in the street from very, very far and you recognize me in another world, no? Yeah? Yeah, me too. But that's the first thing we have to paint. Or that's what you have to achieve. I could do more. I could do another hour.
Right. Someone say hello to you.
Someone say?
Hello.
Janus! Hello! Get painting, Janus. It's an old friend. Janus. I think so. It's either the photographer or a Polish friend that they used to work with sometimes. An electrician. Very nice. I don't know. I'm not too Janus. Okay, the hair. How long can we keep on going? Two minutes?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, now, okay. So, we finish it now. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. Relax and I don't know, paint. If you are as artist, student or something, please send me comments. What will be better? What can I improve? If you don't give a damn about it, I don't know, whatever, I don't mind. Hope you're well. Keep going. And